Hello and what's up, traders? So in this particular video I'll be teaching you what you need to know for you to actually start trading forex full-time. I've been a full-time trader for about 3 years. I've been in the forex market for over 6 years, and I have very good appreciable wealth of knowledge in the forex market. So the things I'll be sharing with you are things that you might not hear from any other place. Okay, so if you stay with me for this few minutes, I'll teach you some of the things, some of the cautions you need to take before you become a full-time trader. So let's jump into now. Learning the forex market is the best decision I have ever made in my entire life, aside decisions that has to do with my faith. Okay, so it's really the best decision I've made. In fact, I was talking to my wife earlier this morning, and I told her that I really just wonder how people that are still earning in naira are actually surviving in times like this, because it's really sad times right now. And if you don't have a means of earning in dollars, I mean, a lot will be happening to you right now. But however, I'm really excited that I learned how to trade forex for myself very much early, and I've been profitable over time. So it's actually the dream of everyone to actually earn in dollars. But however, most of the guys coming to forex trading, nobody tells them like the downside of forex trading. Nobody tells them like the cautions to take and all of that. So that is what I actually hope to achieve in this particular video. Forex trading has really changed my life, and it can change yours. Now, the feeling of waking up in the morning knowing fully well that you are in control of your money, knowing that fully well that you can make money from the comfort of your home with your smartphone or your laptop, just on your own, without having to answer to anybody, is really an amazing feeling, and nothing can take that away from me. Okay, so forex trading has actually changed my life. So for you guys trying to come into forex full time, this video is actually for you. So I advise you actually watch this to the end. So I've been a full-time trader, and one of the things I've learned over time is the fact that many traders, when they're starting up their trading experience, they have all the wrong information. They are coming into forex for all the wrong reasons. And if your reasons for entering any business at all, if your reason for entering any business at all is wrong, I mean, your results will definitely be wrong. And one of the reasons I see a lot of people come into forex is because they just believe it's just a quick way to make very quick money. Well, it is, but the truth is, if your mindset is to make money that quick, you must be willing to actually be able to actually lose the money that quick too. And it's actually true, because in the forex market, you have wins and you have losses. Okay, if you want to have big wins, you must be willing to risk big losses. Okay, and if you're willing to have small wins, that means your risk is relatively small. So a lot of people, there are two things I actually want to share in this video for you to consider before you actually jump in and say you want to become a full-time trader. When I mean full-time trader, I mean someone who does literally nothing else. Every single day, you come to the market and you're hoping to make some trades and make some money, which is what I've been doing for the past 3 years. Okay, now I graduated as a medical student. I'm a physical therapist by training, but however, I've always known that I can't work in the hospital. I'm too emotional to work in the hospital. I might just see a patient and start crying with the patient. Man, it was that bad when I was doing my internship. Not just my internship, I think even mostly when I was still on campus. Sometimes when we just go to the ward to see some patients, man, I just become very emotional. But however, long story short, I decided I was going to become a full-time trader, and I took the bold step. Okay, so I know a lot of you watching this video are ready to take that bold step, so I'll just share from my own journey with you, and hoping that you learn from my own experiences. Now, first off, I want to share two things. Now, this is the first one. Now, the first one is you need to have some form of passive income before starting out forex trading full-time. Why that is so is because in forex, you win, you lose. Every single week might not be profitable. Every single month might not be profitable. So if you're someone who is solely dependent on the proceeds that you're making from your forex trading, from your trading results, you might be under pressure to actually take very silly trades, okay, which will end you in losses. And another thing you need to understand is this is actually the first thing, right? Now, another thing you need to understand about protecting your trading emotions when you lose money in the forex market is that if you have a passive income, it will help you to actually pacify that. When you have a side income, it becomes much more easy not to take losses that bad. When you have a losing week, you don't take it personal and maybe start feeling like quitting forex or something like that. Okay, so when I started, I didn't have when I started to go in full time after I finished school. I think that was the first time I made a decision to go in trading full time before I did my internship. So I had a guy I was attaching, I was going to his office to stay with him to take trades and all of that. So, and because I didn't have like any other source of income, I was always under pressure to take trades, okay? Because I needed money to even transport myself to the office, because my capital then was like $20-50. That was the kind of capital I had then. So you understand the kind of pressure I had to be. At some point I think I had up to $100 or so, but however, I was just under pressure. I needed to take trades because I needed to make money. If I don't make money, like, how will I get myself back to this office the following day to keep trading? So sometimes when I don't see trades, I just gamble on trades, just hoping that something comes out of it, so at least I have something to go home with for the day, right? But unfortunately, that was really bad. It turned out to be bad. I just kept blowing accounts after account. I funded, I'll borrow money, fund my account, blow it, borrow money again, fund again, blow, cause I was just under pressure. One of the breakthroughs I finally had when I, in Forex, when I now started like really becoming very good, was, unknown to me, I actually discovered this like very unconsciously. I had already started doing some other things that were giving me money at the time. So sometimes when I now stumble upon, maybe I come to the chart to check the chart and I don't see a trade to take, I don't see a setup that suits my taste, I just don't do anything. Now, I didn't know then that it was because I had other sources of income. So if I come to the chart and I don't see a trade, I just do some other things, find some other things to do, keep myself busy, because I wasn't under pressure to make the money. I wasn't under pressure to actually want to take trades that. So staying away from pressure is really a remedy to deal with really bad trading decisions, because the less pressure you are to take trades, the more free, the more clear your mind is to actually see trades that will actually give you like the kind of profit that you're looking for. So that's the first thing to actually consider. You need a passive income for you to actually decide to become a full-time trader. Now, second thing you need to consider is this: you need to be mentally agile. Your mind has to really be strong, because Forex is not for the weak. It's a war zone out here. People actually trying to take your money. The market is against you. Your fellow traders are against you. Like, for you to actually make money in Forex, the truth is somebody somewhere else is actually losing. If you buy a trade and it actually goes up, gives you profit, means that somebody else somewhere lost his money that particular day. So it's a war zone, man. You have to really be mentally agile. Your mindset about trading has to be, I either win here or I win. Either I win or I win. There's no going back, okay? Because there are some weeks, some days that you might have losses that you did not prepare for. For instance, last week I had a loss on my trading account. I lost some money, on my trade last week, and it was really, I felt bad about it, okay? It was painful, but you don't see me giving up, okay? You don't see me, because over the years of trading, I found out that at the end of the day, I always come out in profit. My profits are higher than my losses. That's the whole idea of trading. You have losses, you have profits, okay? But at the end of the day, you're hoping that your profits are higher than the losses you had, which is quite normal. So you have to prop yourself. I don't know how you do that, but I do a lot of, I watch a lot of motivational tapes, inspirational, just to keep my mind at a state where I just know that giving up is not an option, okay? So anytime I have those kind of losses, I just know what to do. I know the kind of state to keep my mind for me not to feel that bad. And another thing that losses can do for you in the Forex market is that it can make you now start over trading. Because for instance, let's say you had $1,000 account and you lost $100, you're under pressure to make the money back. So you might be tempted to take trades just to revenge on the market. And if you know anything about the Forex market, this is not a place for revenge. If you ever go on revenge on the Forex market, trust me, your money is gone, okay? Nobody cares about you here, man. Only you are out here to look out for yourself. So as much as possible, try to make sure that you're always in a mental state where you can handle losses, that you can handle the bad times in trading, both the bad times and the good times, that you're stable in season and out of season, okay? So these are the two things you actually need to consider before you go into full-time trading. Number one, make sure you have a source of passive income that will keep you going on the days that you're not profitable. Number two, you must make sure to keep your mind mentally agile, keep your mind disciplined, so that you don't give up on your bad trading days, okay? Maybe I'll just train one more. Now, one more thing is, do not allow the profits get into your head, and do not allow the losses to get into your heart. This is something probably you might have heard it somewhere, somehow. But however, it's a very true straight statement. Okay, so one thing that happens most times when guys come into forex and they make profit, like for the first week they are coming into forex like they are just on profit. Fortunately for them, they just begin to feel like that they have really mastered the whole thing. I can remember when I started forex trading, for the first few weeks or few days, I was like, it was just luck. Just currently, of course, I know it was luck now. You know, over the years, when I look back, I just know I was just lucky. So I'll just play straight. It plays out well. Like, wow. I even called the guy that taught me how to trade, like the guy that introduced me for it. I called my I was like, why have you guys been talking about losses in forex? I've been making like good money. But however, he just laughed about it. Was like, I mean, this beginner's luck, it will wear off sometime, which it actually did. Okay, so sometimes when you become that profitable, you might get to your head, you feel like you know it all, you now start increasing your risk so that you make much more money, faster. But at the end of the day, it always ends in tears. Okay, so as much as possible, when you make profits, don't allow it to get to your head, and when you make losses, make sure it doesn't get to your heart and discourages you to give up. Okay, so this is me wishing you and hoping that you become like a really successful trader. Okay, it's everything we pray for, it's everything we believe for at the TradeWave Academy. So if you're here to subscribe to this channel at this point, I mean, please go ahead and do that. I just hope that you've subscribed to this channel already. Okay, so that's it. Catch you guys some other time. Cheers. Bye.